Filling out just one simple form could save you up to $20,000 on your student loans. Today, we're getting a first look at what the application is like for President Joe Biden's student loan forgiveness plan. The best part? It's not even an actual piece of paper. You'll be able to fill it out on your phone. Let's dig into it. The White House released a sneak peek of the student debt relief application. You'll be able to fill it out on your phone, tablet, or computer. In all, there's just 8 questions. The hardest of which? Probably what's your social security number. The whole thing will take you less than 5 minutes. According to the White House, no supporting documents will be needed, and the application will be available online later this month. You'll be able to apply through the end of next year. So the application not ready for you to fill out just yet, but while we wait, there's something important you can do. I want you to go to studentaid.gov/debt relief. It's right there on the screen. And once you get there, scroll down. You're going to go through all this text down to part 2 here, and you're going to look for this part right here that says Department of Education subscription page. If you click on that, if you want to be notified when the application's open, it's going to say, click on that. And then you go in, you fill out your email, and boom, just by putting that in, you'll know as soon as the form is ready for you to fill out. But don't stop there. Abby Laverico verifies other ways you can prepare now.
For people who've long been pushing for student loan debt relief, it can't come soon enough. So we're going to help you figure out what can you be doing right now to prepare for student loan forgiveness. Let's verify.
Our sources are the Department of Education student loan website, the White House fact sheet on the program, Jennifer Finetti with Scholarship Owl, and Melissa Burns, student loan cancellation advocate. First, make sure you're qualified for forgiveness. That means in 2020 or 2021, earning less than $125,000 a year as an individual or $250,000 for a household with federal loans. That also includes graduate and Parent Plus loans. You can find out the type of loans you have by logging into studentaid.gov. And while you're there, update your profile in case the Department of Education needs to get in touch.
You want to make sure that all of your contact information, including your email address, mailing address, and phone number, is current and up to date.
But if someone calls you offering help applying for forgiveness, Burns says hang up.
That is a scam. You should report it. You should never, ever, ever pay anybody for help to get your student loans canceled. This is a free service.
The Biden administration has said the application will be simple. The Department of Education notes online applicants won't need to upload any documentation or have an FSA ID. And qualifying borrowers already on an income-based repayment plan, about 8 million people, will be automatically eligible unless they opt out. Once open, the application will be available until the end of next year. But the student loan repayment pause expires at the end of this year. So the Department of Education encourages people to apply for relief by mid-November.
I would generally tell everyone right now just to make sure you turn off all your auto debits so that way there's no chaos when loans turn back on in January.
Today, a federal judge heard arguments in a lawsuit to stop the loan forgiveness program. 6 Republican-led states are behind the suits, saying that President Biden is overstepping his authority by using a law called the HEROES Act. It allows the White House to act in times of national emergency.
But President Biden is using this law to justify this forgiveness program with COVID being the national emergency. Perhaps
the judge could make a ruling in the case as soon as tonight, but no matter which way it goes, an appeal is expected. As part of the Biden administration's student loan forgiveness program, public service loan forgiveness was also expanded. Let's verify who might qualify for that program. Our sources are the Department of Education, the White House, and a student loan forgiveness advocate.
You've done the work of public service. Scoop this up and be done with your loans.
The program is for borrowers in government, military, public schools, public child and family service agencies, and special government districts like transportation or housing agencies, no matter the specific job. The Department of Education website explains the PSLF program can wipe out remaining federal direct student debt after 120 monthly payments under a repayment plan and 10 years of working full-time in a qualified job. However, the White House website explains, because of issues with the program's eligibility and implementation in the past, many borrowers have not received the credit they deserve for their public service. Hence the current waiver.
You might have been denied in the past, but because of the waiver, it's really important that you go and apply.
Just until October 31st, FFEL and Perkins loans can be eligible, and repayments under any repayment plan, even if they were late or less than the amount due, or before consolidation. Those can count towards the 120 required payments. An applicant doesn't need to be currently working for the qualified employer, and teachers can now count additional time of service towards the PSLF requirements.
People left and right are realizing that they have the 120 payments. And even if you don't have the 120 payments yet, if you get your application in, it brings everything up to date and gets you on track to get it.
Again, we don't know exactly when we'll be getting the student loan forgiveness application, but we do know when the student loan repayment pause will end. If you have a balance after student loan forgiveness, you need to prepare for how you're going to start making those payments again. That will happen in January.